I felt like I was moving, traveling. I felt like I was with a dragon, and then I saw an eye.
What do you notice about that eye?
It felt like knowledge. I think it was just a gatekeeper.
Very good. Gatekeeper to what?
To revealing some knowledge. I feel calm. I feel a little bit dizzy and disoriented. Like I'm zooming around again. Kind of like I'm tumbling. Almost like I'm caught in an ocean wave.
Very
Just
good.
feeling a feeling of just rocking and somersaulting. I feel like my spirit is traveling.
Very good. Allow your spirit to travel and see where it takes you.
I feel like I'm in a grassy meadow countryside. Maybe a little village. I'm just walking.
Very good.
The sun's shining and the sky is blue.
How are you feeling in this place?
I'm feeling content, but I'm feeling like I'm seeking answers.
Answers to what?
Answers to big questions and answers to why I feel like there's an aching in my heart and the center of my chest.
An aching in your heart. Very good. Focus on that ache in your heart now. See what that's all about.
It just feels like an emptiness, like a void, and a little bit of a wound, like an open wound. It feels kind of raw.
What caused this wound?
It just feels like an opening like like it's just exposed vulnerability, but it also feels very spacious, like a portal, but it feels uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like there's like air coming through it and like a whooshing, like going back and forth with the energy of entering my body and then exiting my body. It does feel spacious, like literal space, like outer space. It feels intense. I'm starting to feel dizzy and spinny. I think it's just an access point for traveling and for consciousness and awareness, and to get in touch with these feelings of just feeling very vulnerable.
Self to feel vulnerable. And as you feel vulnerable, what comes to mind?
What comes to mind is things entering me without my consent,
Mm-hmm.
and accessing me when my guard was down.
Very good.
I feel like I've somehow closed that hole in my chest a little bit. It doesn't feel quite as intense. I feel fluttering in my eyes. Like things are just trying to be downloaded, and it's like my wiring and my system is just feeling stimulated.
Mm-hmm.
I feel as though my brain can't really keep up and decode what's
Very good.
coming through. It's like there's like a firewall or like a language barrier.
Mm-hmm. Allow it to enter your brain to receive these messages, these downloads at your own pace. No need to understand any of it, let alone all of it right now. Just receiving all of these parcels, knowing that it's perfectly fine to unpack and unravel them at your own pace.
I feel calmer, and that the energy has risen up more to the top of my head, or even just outside my physical head, just above it. And it feels like there's almost like there's like a bright light that's like shining through into the top of my head, or like when your eyes are closed and you can still see the bright sun behind them. And I think it's just telling me to calm down and allow.
Very good. And as you allow, feeling calmer and calmer now, what's the impression that you get? Why is this happening?
The impression that I get is to just trust this process and to journey and to really allow this space to be a seeker and to connect, to channel, to just give yourself this space to go on the journey and to nurture and not need to understand all of it. That just by allowing the space and the process is enough, that I'm on my way, and that's the purpose is giving myself the space for the journey.
Do you have any? Go ahead.
What?
I wanted to ask if you have any questions for those that are bestowing you with this light and these downloads.
My my questions are vast, and it's just saying to be patient and just allow, just be patient and allow, and to continue to make the space, and that it'll come, and that this is part of the process, is clearing the space and allowing the vessel to be prepared, and that the seeking and the unknown is the fire and the drive, and the questions and the uncertainty is good, and that the feelings that that's not good is untrue. Just to relax and just ride the right waves. It's okay that it's hard. You have to be kind to the body in the process. I don't have any big understanding right now. It's just to just be so kind to the body and the being here. It's processing so much. Just to allow it and allow the release. And call in the cleaning of all the cells and all the spirit, the ether. Just call in the cleaning and call in the light and the release and call in the water and the fire, the purification. Just continue to seek and to want and to know that it will come, to trust that it will come, to feel the emotion through the body, but don't hold on to it. Just allow it to come through in the waves.
That's it. Very good. Allowing that intensity, that process, that cleansing, all of it. Know that you are on the right wave. Feeling that release now. Very good. That's it.
I feel a tingling in my hands and I see a white light behind my eyes and under my eyes. And I feel pulsating in my hands. And I feel an anchoring and a grounding in my hips and in my pelvis, and my feet and in the back of my neck, back of my head. I feel like I'm being rooted down as if I'm holding grounding rocks.
Very good. Allowing all these physiological sensations to occur, knowing that they serve a purpose for you to fulfill your mission.
I feel that more peaceful after that. I feel like I'm entering a more 0 point. And that I would like to invite some healing in my body and my spine. My circulatory system was feeling frazzled and now it wants to feel more grounded.
Very good. Inviting that healing. Inviting a healing light. Feeling that healing in your body and around, circling through your body, healing light, soothing your nervous system, your organs, your limbs, your bones, your spine, your eyes. So calm, so soothing, so healing. Allowing that to happen.
I see a blue green light, green flickering flame. It's like when the fire is so hot, it turns white, green, blue, and it's inviting transmutation. It says to release and to employ this powerful yet fragile, ephemeral flame, dragon energy to allow it as a tool of transmutation. Allow it to burn away all that does not serve. It's so powerful and so gentle at the same time. It keeps flickering and fading in and out. It just invites me to connect with it. To allow it into the portal of my heart, of my chest, that place that I felt so vulnerable. Is a white, hot, blue, green protectant sword, cauterizing all vulnerabilities. It feels so hot. It feels cold. I feel cold. It feels icy. My breath feels icy. My feet feel cold. I feel like I'm tensing. The coldness. It's icy fire dragon flame.
How is that hole in your chest now?
I felt like it felt smaller and like I closed it up and I felt all my muscles tensing up and feeling stronger and more sovereign and more shielded. I feel like everything's just like squeezing and condensing. I feel like I'm being squeezed. I feel like everything's tense. I feel like I am the opposite of expansion. I feel like I'm just coming in and I'm coming into like a little tiny condensed point. It feels very strange and scrunchy.
Is there anything you need to release from that place in your body? Something that doesn't belong there? Take a look.
I have the thought of that poisoning, that drug I was given without my consent was not meant for me,
Mm-hmm.
but I was strong enough to go through that I took it on as a test, as a small as a small token of willingness to have something put on me without my consent, even though I am so willful against it. My whole being rejects it. It is such a metaphor for what is going on the earth plane right now. And in that small moment, those 4 hours that I allowed it was all the medicine I needed to be strong, and that I will not allow anymore. Will not allow it. That was that was what I needed to know. No more.
Very good. Being sovereign in your body. Can you see if anything, any energy has entered your energetic field or your body in those moments?
It certainly did.
Mm-hmm. What do you see now?
I feel it in my intestines, in my deep in my groin.
Good. Focus on that area, your intestines, your groin. Going there now. What do you see? What do you perceive? Is there anyone there that would like to be released today? That would like to move on?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Allow them to speak now. Mind them near your mouth and your lips. Going to count from 3 to 1. Let's see who's there. 3, 2, 1. Switch. Hello there.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you for the communication.
Yes.
What may I call you?
Toxic.
Mm-hmm.
Al.
Al. Toxic Al.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. So, have you been with Monica since that incident when something was put into her drink?
I allowed it to happen.
You allowed it to happen. Mm-hmm. Tell me more. Did you want that to happen?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Tell me why.
She had to learn to be strong
Mm-hmm.
and to want to release this,
Mm-hmm.
release me,
Mm-hmm.
and to be very clear that is unacceptable. And there's another layer, and that is AI,
Mm-hmm.
artificial intelligence. She has to know, be very clear. It is not invited, and I was there to show her. Mm,
Mm-hmm.
mm, mm.
Tell me more. How
Hmm.
were you wanting to show her?
Just the the strong difference, the strong difference of knowing what you want and what you don't want.
Mm-hmm.
She has so much clarity on what she does not want because of it. She sometimes does not wish to make a stand. I was there to make her see, to process it. It was not meant for her. She was strong. She took it on.
How long have you known her?
For a long time.
Mm-hmm. How long?
Mm.
When did you meet her first?
It feels very timeless.
Mm-hmm. Let's go back to when you met her. 3, 2, and 1. Be there now. Tell me how you met her.
Mm. It's been a long time. It's many journeys, many lives.
Many lives. Very good. So, what is your connection with her as a soul?
I am I am the teacher that teaches you what not.
Mm-hmm.
That nagging parasite.
Could you repeat that,
I
please?
am a parasite. I am a
Mm-hmm.
parasite.
You are a parasite. Tell me more. Explain a little bit.
I I steal and I suck, but I teach lessons too.
Mm-hmm.
That is my purpose, to show you what you do not want.
Very good. Now, what is it that she doesn't want today? Any idea?
She does not want me.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
That's clear. What would you like to tell her?
I have allowed her to see the contrast. She has allowed me to be here.
Mm-hmm.
It has been a reciprocal relationship.
Mm-hmm. What is left for her to learn from this relationship?
Sovereignty. She can cast me out.
Would you like her to cast you out? What if she doesn't?
No.
What if she
Hmm.
doesn't cast you out? Would you still like to move
Then
on?
I'll remain.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, mm.
So tell me about yourself. What were you doing before you entered her body? Were you always with Monica? Or did you kind of hang around in different places?
I am old. The word Babylon, Babylonia, it keeps coming up. I am old. I'm simple. I'm simple. I'm a teacher. If I'm not needed, I'm not needed. Cast me
Mhm.
out.
So, did you live as a human in Babylon or something else?
Mm. I only now connect to parasitic. I'm a parasite.
Mm-hmm.
I had a life cycle. I did. I did. I did.
Mm-hmm.
I did.
What do you
This
remember
is very,
about that?
very simple. Very simple. Very. It's in the animals.
Mm-hmm.
In the animals.
When's the
Mm.
last time you died? When's the last time you had a body? Let's go back and see. Remember now. 3, 2, 1. Remember now. Last time you had a body.
Mm. Yes, again. Feels very long ago. Very exotic. You know, like ancient memories of her filter keeps saying Babylon, Hammurabi, Egypt. It all feels very cliche.
Mm-hmm. That's okay. Tell me about yourself in that lifetime. Were you male or female?
I was a male.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Tell me about that lifetime. What is it that you're doing? What does your life look like?
I was I was a shady business person. I was like a seller of things, lender of things. I was I was deceitful. I was a parasite then,
Mm-hmm.
not literal.
Did you know the soul of Monica at the time?
No.
Very good. Let's go to the last moment in that lifetime and see how you died. 3, 2, 1, going there now.
Hmm.
Tell me what happened.
I was killed with a dagger.
Mm-hmm. Anyone you know?
Hmm. Yes. It was it was someone I robbed. I
Mm-hmm.
swindled.
How old are you at the time?
Hmm. I was 28.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Thank you for sharing that with us.
And I decomposed and I became a parasite and then foul chicken. Chicken ate me.
Mm-hmm.
And I lived in the life of the gut of a chicken. How fitting.
Seems like you've traveled around a lot since then. Have you never been invited to go to the lights?
No.
How come?
I've been content in the muck.
Mm-hmm.
I teach the lessons of the mud.
See,
You know, there's a lot of renewal there.
that's true. And so, are you still content with that mission of yours to teach lessons? Or would you like to move on to something else? It's up to you.
Mm. I suppose it's time.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel about the transformation that is happening on Earth?
Yes, I am there too. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I feel that it is necessary to break it down in such a simple cellular level of to eat or be eaten, energy, and awareness. If you're not aware, you're being eaten. Shame on you. I cannot help you if you do not know I'm here.
Have you completed your teaching to Monica at this point, you feel?
She's done with me.
Mm-hmm. Have you
I will
completed
stay.
Have you completed your mission as a parasite on Earth? How do you feel? Or are you needed elsewhere?
I feel as though it's of little difference. There's many more like me.
Mm-hmm.
I could be done. I could continue. At this moment, in this narrative, I feel like I would like to be more and move on as I've seen some clarity in the life cycle I have not reminisced of in many, many, many moons. As a parasite, the moon cycle. That was a joke.
Well, it is your right to move on if you wish to. If you feel that you've completed your cycle, is
Yes,
it good for
proceed.
you? Very good. And what kind of symptoms have you been producing for Monica? What type of feelings?
Mm. Unworthiness,
Mm-hmm.
lack, neediness, mm. Disconnection, um, general malaise, weakness, difficulty in detoxifying, focus, lack of energy, messing with bodily systems and processes, inviting general malice.
That is quite a list.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like you've acquired quite some expertise over the years.
Yes.
Very good. I'm going to let Monica speak for a moment and we'll get back to you. Is that okay?
Yes.
Very good. 3, 2, 1. Monica.
Yes.
Unworthiness, lack, neediness, disconnection, malaise, weakness, difficulty detoxing, focusing, all of that sound familiar?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I am ready to let that go.
You're ready to let that
Goodbye.
go.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Very
Please be
good.
gone.
Very good. Letting that go. Now we'll get back to Toxic Al. 3, 2, 1. Hi there. So do you
Yes.
agree with Monica? Is it time for you to go?
It's time I've been discovered.
Very good. It is certainly time. And I'm glad that you showed up today. I'd like for you to take all of these things that you have causing her, these things that don't belong to her, but that have taught her a lesson that you have taught her. I'd like for you on your way out to just take all of those symptoms, those unpleasant feelings, and allow her to cleanse even more. And so now, I'd like for you to just look deep inside and find your light. And let me know when you find it.
I see the spark.
You see the spark. Perfect. Very good. Now, allow that spark to grow with your willpower, allowing it to shine brighter and brighter. Very good. To the point where it connects you slowly but surely with the greater lights of Source, starting to connect now with that light of Source. I'm sure it will feel familiar once you see it, once you feel it. Let me know when you perceive that light.
I'm connected.
Very good. How do you feel?
I feel lighter.
Very good.
I feel vaster.
Do you still feel unworthy?
No.
Do you still feel the need to rob and cheat and drain people's energy or any of that?
No.
Very good. Allowing yourself now to be taken up into that beautiful light of Source where you came from. Renewing the cycle of your soul. Allowing that change. Monica, I would like for you to say goodbye and to forgive
Goodbye.
T
Yes.
and thank him for the lessons that he has taught you.
Peace be with you.
Very good. Now let's disconnect and we salute you. May the love and the light of the universe be with you. Goodbye now, disconnecting. Monica, how do you feel?
Pardon me.
How do you feel?
I feel better.
Take a look at your groin and your intestines.
I feel like I need to release. I feel like I need to urinate immediately.
Very good. Go ahead and do that. I'm going to count from 3 to 1. Let's disconnect. 3, 2, and 1.
That was intense.
That was intense, yeah. Are you ready to go down again?
Sure.
Very good. Just easing into it, relaxing your body, getting comfortable in your position, getting all cozy and comfortable, feeling so relieved now, feeling so much better. I'm going to count from 5 to 1. Let's go. See in your body that space, that empty space. 5, focusing on that space now, or going there now with your awareness. 3, feeling fully present in your body, and especially in this area where you just release this entity. 2, seeing it clearly now, and 1. Tell me what you perceive there now.
Spaciousness.
Spaciousness. Very good. What would you like to put there in that spaciousness? Something you want, something you need.
Blossoming flowers.
Blossoming flowers. Very good. And what do these blossoming flowers represent?
Healthiness and delicateness and vitality. The blue-green ice fire flame is there too.
Very good. What is that flame doing?
Healing, transmuting, protecting. It's very potent.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful tool that wants to be utilized more.
Mm.
It is dragon energy.
What is its purpose? Who could utilize it and for what?
Mm. Its purpose is rapid healing. Its purpose is to cut through and speed up. That is something that I, as Monica, am yearning for, is the speeding up. And it is an accelerator,
Mm-hmm.
a healer. It's very strong and protectant.
Very good, allowing it to do its work now in that area and in your entire body. And as you spread your awareness to the rest of your body, do you see any other energies that respond to this fire, this flame, that don't tolerate it, that don't feel comfortable?
No, at this moment, it is more of a electrical upgrade
Mm-hmm.
in the bodily systems. It's a fiery in all the circulatory, the spine, all of the meridians. But it's also very watery. It flows. It moves quickly. It completely consumes and connects. It's rapid. It's it's very unique and very potent, and it really wants to be shared.
Mhm. Tell me more about this wanting to be shared.
It wants to be known that it is here and it's a tool.
Mm-hmm.
And it's such a rapid healer and protectant and an asset, an ascension to use, to call upon, to visualize in the system, and to bring on accelerated transmutation
Mm-hmm.
into a more beautiful existence.
Can it be utilized purely by visualizing its presence?
Yes, that's how to bring it in.
Mm-hmm.
To call upon a task,
Mm-hmm.
and then to use the mind's eye at first, and then you really feel its presence and see the flame. And then the mind's eye and the third eye are behind the eyes and flashes. And to really see it in focusing first in the spine, call it into your spine and to radiate out all through the systems. Cleansing and clearing, quickening. Monica is impatient,
Mm-hmm.
but this is a tool in the quickening and in bringing it closer to the place she wants to be.
Mm-hmm. And who's speaking now?
The higher self, and with an overlay of dragon energy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Very good. Perhaps you can tell her a little bit about what's going on in the world, about the ascension, and why is it so intense for her?
Yes. Hmm. Truly no judgment. She's a child of light, but she's stubborn.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Do you have any
She,
advice?
yes, she's impatient. This is part of the process. My advice is to call upon all of these tools and these resources to invite the creativity, to invite the transmutation, to bring it in, to bring more of it in. She's just waiting for it to happen. She needs to transmute and bring it in and clean, 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 clean every cell. This fire will help clean the vessel. The vessel is very dense, very dense. Mm.
Anything she should do physically to clean the vessel?
Mm. Keep up with much water, much water. Mm. Eat the lighter foods, sprouts, citrus. But more so in the mind, more so in the mind. Start with the mind and then connect it into the body, connect it into the heart Don't be so compartmentalized. Connected into the spine, the electric spine, and then let it radiate out. Have a practice, have discipline. She lacks discipline. Have that space, that platform. She does it, but there's so much more potential. And then it will be more rapid. She won't have to be so just stuck in this moment. I mean, we have to cycle through it. We have to go through it, but allow the emotions, allow it to just go through you. Ride the waves. Don't hold on to them. Don't try to latch. Stop trying to latch. Allow the grace, allow it to transmute, allow it to move through you as if you're a sieve. Don't hold on. Stop grasping.
Very good. Thank you for that advice. What advice do you have for her mind for her to be able to have more discipline?
A checklist. Very simple. Very minimal focus. Decide to do the few small things, the breathing, the meditation, the movement, the prayer, the calling in of what you want, the working with your guides, the using of the tools. It does not have to be complicated. It does not have to take that much time. Start with the checklist of the few things you want to accomplish and just set the timer and do it. Stop being so distracted.
What is she distracted by?
The Maya, the technology, the false narrative, the wanting to know about the things that are so unimportant.
Mm-hmm. Could you help her please focus on those positive things?
Absolutely.
Very good. Monica, allow them to direct your attention to what is good and what is wholesome, what is of benefit to you.
Yes.
Do you have any more questions for your higher self or the dragon energy?
No, I feel satiated. I feel full and I feel protected.
Very good. Feeling that, enjoying that feeling, cherishing it, and remembering it so that you can call upon it, visualize it with ease. remembering all those tools for rapid healing, for speeding up, for transmuting, for protection, for all the things that you want. So much so that you just don't have the time to think of all the things that you don't want, keeping you unnecessarily busy, cluttering your mind with no purpose at all. Feeling yourself in your body now. I'm going to count from 5 to 1. Let's drift and wander again and see where your soul takes you next. 5, drifting and floating now. 4, traveling through time and space. 3, to another memory, another event, or another message. 2, and 1. Tell me what comes to mind.
I see like a indigo, purple, violet sky and silhouettes of mountains or tree line. I'm not sure where it is. It feels a little otherworldly, but a beautiful natural space at twilight or dusk or dawn, and that in between light and dark.
And how do you feel in this place?
I feel dreamlike, kind of floaty. I
Very
see
good.
some water. I see a little stream and the indigo purple sky reflected in it. It's very beautiful. There's the light behind the silhouette of the earth. As if the sun has just passed behind. It's the afterglow. It's the beautiful in-between time.
What do you notice about yourself in this place? It's so beautiful.
It's ephemeral. It's a time of rapid changes. It feels magical. Feels precious. Feels like you're on the cusp of a new beginning, a new place. I believe it to be a metaphor for this time on Earth now. It's an in between liminal space where there is much beauty. It's the grasping. There's no need for the grasping. This time is short until the new transition. It's more of a message of inviting peacefulness in the transition and to look for the beauty, look for the light, not grasp and not hold on to what was the color of the sky 2 minutes ago, just to be appreciative of the changing, the passing, to see the reflection in the water, to walk along the stream, and then to see the reflection of the stars as they come. To breathe and to be in the moment. Truly just a metaphor for mindfulness and to choose to be calm and to look for the beauty and to call it in and to not cling to what was, to continue moving, to continue walking with the stream and observing, trusting, to see the stars and in the changing of the lights, the things that are nurtured there, the flowers that only release their fragrance in the night. In that moment, to not grasp for what was, to continue walking along the stream.
Very beautiful message. So enjoying now the process in the moment as you came here to observe this change, this transformation. It would be a shame to not even notice what is going on right now.
Yes.
Is there anything else in this place that you notice that stands out?
Yes, there's much love and much connection and much support from the angels and the guides and Mother Earth, and so much connection from the animals, and from just to remember that we're all one and that we have so much support, to be thankful and to ask for help and for connection.
I'm going to count from 5 to 1 now. Let's see where your soul takes you next. 5, 4, going there now. 3, 2, and 1.
I'm looking at my feet. I'm wearing sandals.
Are they male or female feet?
Mm. Oh, I'm not exactly sure what else I see. I'm walking. The ground feels kind of squishy and nice.
Any idea where you're going?
I'm going to go sit down under a tree and get some shade. Is it sunny?
Very good. Go ahead and do that. Do you see anyone else around? Humans or animals?
Mm. I think I see some sheep on the hillside.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I have friends, but I don't see anyone.
Tell
I
me,
feel,
what do they
I
call you?
feel, mm, Joel.
And how are you feeling?
I feel content. I feel relaxed.
Very good. And how old are you, Joel?
Like 18, 19. Just feels so good to be in the shade, to feel the soft earth and the grass, and to see the landscape.
Can you tell me what you look like?
I look like a young man. I have brown hair, medium sized, not big, not small.
And what are you wearing?
I'm wearing simple clothes, airy for the hot climate. I have a leather bag and I have an apple. I like to eat my apple. Just enjoy the simplicity of the moment and the breeze. Listen to the birds and the trees above. I feel happy and content and excited about connecting with my friends later.
What do you and your friends talk about? What do you do with them?
They just talk about life and reading and philosophy and practical things.
Mm-hmm.
Like help each other with our lives, with repairing fences and building things. And
Very good. Can you tell me about your family?
I have a big family.
Where do
I
you
think
go?
my father has passed, but my mother, my brothers, and my sisters are still here.
Very good. Let's close that scene now and move on to another scene, perhaps. When you get home and see your family, 3, 2, and 1. Be there now.
There's much fluttering about and making of food, and I kiss my mother on the cheek and I add wood to the fire, and I'm excited to eat. And go get some water. Mm. Does not feel very dramatic.
Very good. Anything else about this place, about this moment that stands out?
It's a time of connection and just enjoying every moment. Your friends and your family and the earth and the flock and the gratefulness.
Very good. Let's close that scene now and move on to another scene. Something significant in your lifetime. Going there now. 3, moving ahead now. 2, and 1. Tell me what's going on.
I'm older and my wife has had a baby.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in awe of the cycle of life, and I'm feeling very proud. I'm thinking of my father and I'm holding the baby, and it just feels very special. Very grateful.
Is this your first baby?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And
William.
William, when you look at that baby, is there anything familiar about that baby that reminds you of someone in your life as Monica?
Feels very strange to say, but I feel like that baby is me too.
Mm-hmm.
Although I do not know how.
Well, that's very possible for a soul to live simultaneous lifetimes.
I think it's just recognizing the one.
Perhaps.
It does feel familiar. It feels good.
So, what happens next in your life with this new baby?
The baby grows and I teach him, and we go out to the fields together, and we live our life, and it's truly a happy life. It's so simple and wholesome.
Do you have any
And I
idea?
love my wife.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about your wife.
She's kind. She's a good woman.
What era is this?
I'm not sure, but it is time before modern technology, where you walked most places, rode the horse or the mule if you had one.
Very good. What else can you tell me about your life? About the place you live and the people you know?
I believe it's just a story of contentment and of family connection and knowing that it's possible. It now feels strangely like this feels like the past, but it could be the future. It's a reminder of the simple cycle that this sort of existence could exist in any time.
Is there something of that lifetime that you would like to incorporate in the life of Monica?
This is the feeling of contentment and family values. You know, I think it's the knowing that the family and the children and that love and that contentment, that box has been checked. She does not feel the need to do it this lifetime. And I do believe it's for the past lives of contentment, as this one as many as it's vast. She's had children and family in many lives.
Very good. Let's move ahead in time now to another significant scene in your lifetime now. 3, moving ahead in time. 2 and 1. What is happening now?
There's a big rock. um, I'm older. I've come to a mountain, and there's a large rock. It's like a cave, and I enter the cave. It's like I've found a very neat, natural, sacred, hallowed place on this mountain. Might be the most just the most exciting place to me that I've ever seen.
Tell me more. What brought you here?
Just the love for exploring in nature. And as I go in, I feel the temperature change and see the formations, and they have a sparkle to them. It just feels very beautiful, very sacred and majestic. And I bring my friends and my family to this place and show them. They're all in awe of it too, of the natural beauty and the connection that's right here. And I didn't know it was here.
Tell me more about that connection.
Connection to the earth elements. Just the feeling that you have when you're somewhere that beautiful is overwhelming. That definitely is a thread in Monica's life too, is the love for the earth and the crystals and the elements, and the attraction and the feeling, the reverence.
What is the significance or the message about showing her this place today?
Mm. Just to know that it exists, and to be grateful for the beauty and for the connection, and that those elements are quite lasting. The rocks, the crystals, and to nurture the beauty and the wisdom and the love that they hold, to share it with your friends and family, and to seek those places out. And it's healing.
Very good. Saying goodbye now to this place for now. Let's move on to another moment in your lifetime. 3, 2, and 1.
Because I'm older yet, and I have like a staff or a walking stick, and I have a crystal from the cave mounted on the top of it. I found it. It had fallen off. I did not remove it. I asked if I may take it and offered my love and asked for permission. And I fashioned it into my staff. It's a cherished item, and I'm now sitting with my family around a fire, and we're exchanging stories and laughing and learning about each other and teaching them lessons about how to treat each other and the earth. And I'm feeling older and very grateful.
Looking back at your life so far, what are some of the things that stand out the most?
That all of the stresses are impermanent, and the connection to your family and the simple joys of life and the earth are the most important.
And tell me about your family. How many children do you have or grandchildren?
I have 4 children. I have 5 grandchildren.
Is your wife still around?
No, she's passed. And I'm not long behind her. I'm happy to release my body soon, and I feel content.
Let's move ahead then to the last day in your life. Going there now. 3, 2, and 1. Tell me how old you are.
I'm 57.
57. How are you doing?
I'm tired.
Tell me more. How's your body?
I feel hunched over and I feel like I'm weak and my body's in some pain. I'm ready to release it.
Very good. Going now to the last moment in that lifetime, the last breath you take. 3, 2, 1. Disconnecting from that body. Tell me what you experience.
I felt a wheezing and a grasping for air, as though I, in the last breath, didn't want to let go.
Mm.
But then I did. I felt such release, and my spirit left and floated over my body. And I looked at all of my family and my land and the town, and with gratefulness, released it. Went up to the light to be reunited with my soul family, my wife, my angels, my friends.
Looking back at that lifetime now, are you pleased?
Very much.
Very good. And so what happens next?
Next, I just feel so good in the connection with more. It feels so good to be weightless without my body in pain and the density of the earth. I just feel limitless and joyful, and feel like it was a job well done.
Very good. And now from this elevated place, I'd like for you to look down on the body of your current lifetime, the life of your soul in the body of Monica, and tell me what you perceive.
I love her very much. And I'm here to remind her of the simple things, and to give her that gift of peacefulness and of knowing and of feeling that big familial connection and the love of the earth elements, and to center peaceful vibrations, connection, to remind her of the simple life in every era, to feel the sun on her skin and sit under the trees
Very good. I'd like to thank you for showing us your life today and the messages that it holds for Monica. And now I'm going to slowly disconnect with the death of that body, Monica. That experience is over, but the messages and the lessons are still there for you. So keep in your mind and keep in your heart. And now I'm going to count from 3 to 1, and let's disconnect from all the events visited today, all the lifetimes, and all the entities we've encountered, and bring you back to that spot on the beach, looking at those waves. 3, 2, and 1. How are you feeling?
I feel good.
Do you feel that your session is complete?
Yes.
Very good. So now, looking at those waves, going back and forth, just touching your feet for a moment, and then going back into the sea, looking at your feet now, and that sand starting to connect with all your bodily sensations, your physical body, and your etheric body, your energetic body, bringing it all together now. That's it. Very good. Now just walking slowly back to those steps, feeling your body move, feeling the ground beneath your feet, the breeze, and the sunshine. So mindful, so at peace, but much lighter now and wiser as usual. Very good. Having planted the seed of discipline today, you're able to let that little plant grow into a tree of discipline, making it so easy for you to make a checklist and do those simple practices of breathing and energy work and drinking water. So easy and so simple. Meanwhile, enjoying the process of the change, of the transformation, having come here for the ascension. And now here you are, being mindful of each and every moment of what you came to observe and to experience. Seeing those 10 steps now that will bring you back to your physical surroundings. I'd like for you to step up these steps. 1, coming up 1 step, feeling sovereign now in your body, in your energy, knowing exactly what you want. 2, coming up another step, starting to feel more alert and more awake in your body. 3, coming up and feeling strong and powerful in your own body, knowing that you have healed so much today, cleansed and transmuted. 4, coming up another step, looking up all the way up to the top of these steps, knowing that you'll be right back where you started off in your physical surroundings, but having changed so much. 5, coming up and having healed, transmuted, you know that you can fulfill your mission, what you came here to do. 6, coming up now, and feeling more alert and more awake and feeling that tingling sensation in your limbs, in your toes, and in your fingers. 7 coming up, and as you come up, feeling fully protected in and around your body. 8 coming up another step, almost there now. And when I get to 10, you'll be wide awake, feeling wonderful all over. 9 being fully aware now of how to call upon the tools for healing and transmutation, that dragon energy, accelerated healing, so fast and so efficient. And 10. And welcome back. Hmm.
Hello.
Hello there. That was quite
Thank
something.
you.
Thank you. So,
Absolutely. That was awesome.
yeah.
As usual, another
Mhm.
awesome session. Thank you so much.
Yeah. It started off really intense. It was kind of a relief, I guess, at the end. That was kind of an easygoing past life. No one got,
I
stabbed or
know.
anything.
I know that last little bit. It
Oh,
was just like, nope. I just want to show you an example that life can be peaceful.
yeah.
That you've done this.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that started off real intense. Got right into it. My goodness.
Boy,
Hmm.
that attachment was interesting too.
That was weird, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that felt strange. Mm. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Do not need that parasite. It's been with me forever, it seems like.
They're ready to go. They're not comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're looking
Yeah.
for people like us to be released because the
Mm-hmm.
ascension and it's that energy is kind of they're feeling unwelcome, I think. And
I
I think
agree.
there was a lot of like bravado, like, yeah, I'm this, I'm that, but I think he really did want to go.
Yeah.
Like he was kind of done with that, I think. I
Mm-hmm.
think he just needed an excuse. I don't know. That's the impression I got.
Yeah. I agree. I agree. My goodness.